Hi, my name is John Vincible, and this is STEM Wire, the weekly webcast bringing you the latest and greatest STEM-related news stories from around the world. And this past Tuesday, Microsoft unveiled their latest gaming console, and today we're going to recap that announcement. Microsoft's third entry into the video game console market is called the Xbox One. It's so named because it hopes to be the all-in-one entertainment system for your living room. Xbox One will be released at the end of this year, but no specific date has been given yet. The system sports 8 gigs of RAM, an 8-core CPU, and a 500GB hard drive. It has a Blu-ray drive, HDMI in and out, USB 3.0, and built-in Wi-Fi. The console comes with and is actually required to use the new version of the Kinect sensor, which has been upgraded from its predecessor. You can even snap on an application to the right side of the screen while you're still using another application for true multitasking. All of these controls utilize the voice and gesture commands of the Kinect, and if it works half as well as the demo they showed today, it could be a really fast and intuitive way to use your new Xbox. And Microsoft's aiming to take over your living room not only with hardware but also with content. They announced a partnership with Steven Spielberg to produce a Halo TV series. Moving on to the controller for the Xbox One, it doesn't look a whole lot different than the current Xbox 360 controller. The Xbox guide button has been moved up and out of the way so you won't accidentally press it during gameplay. One of the biggest complaints of the original Xbox 360 controller was the mushy circular D-pad, and that's apparently been improved on in the Xbox One controller. Xbox Live is also being greatly improved. All of your user data will be stored to a cloud, so you can access your account from any Xbox One system. The Xbox One will not be always online, always connected, so fear not if you don't have an internet connection, you'll still be able to play your single-player games. Also, if you don't have an internet connection, you're probably not watching this video. To accommodate all this additional cloud data, Microsoft is increasing its current 15,000 Xbox Live servers to 300,000 Xbox Live servers, which, if you're good at math, is an increase of a certain amount that you've probably figured out because you're good at math. Just like the PS4, you'll be able to pause your game at any time, shut off your system, turn it back on, and resume right where you left off. This will probably come as bad news to some of you, but the Xbox One will not be backwards compatible with the Xbox 360, so if you got a large back catalog of video games, you're gonna have to hold on to your current console. Two new exclusive titles were announced for the Xbox one being Forza 5, and the other being from the creator of Alan Wake, and it's called Quantum Break. That rhymes. If you're a fan of sports games, EA announced that all of their flagship sports titles will be making their way to the new console, including NBA Live, FIFA, Madden, and UFC. The reveal announcement ended with a behind-the-scenes look at Call of Duty Ghosts, along with a trailer showing the game running on the new hardware. And Microsoft also announced that the DLC content for Call of Duty Ghosts will come to the Xbox before the other platforms, just like it did for this generation. And that's it for the huge amount of information we got this past Tuesday from Microsoft. If you guys have any questions for me, or if you just have thoughts on the new console, please leave them in the comments below. And this week's science fact that you may not already know is that the Amazon River carries more water than any other river in the world. In fact, 20% of the fresh water that gets dumped into the world's oceans comes from the Amazon River alone. And that's it for this week's episode of STEM Wire covering the Xbox One announcement. If you guys liked it, please be sure to like and subscribe. My name is John Vincible, and I will see you next Friday for another episode of STEM Wire.